Mitrović has been banned for 8 games by an independent commission after shoving referee Chris Kavanagh in the FA Cup quarter-final match with Manchester United. He's already served one of those games, so it'll be for the next 7 games. Marco Silva received a 2-match touchline ban for his part in that capitulation. Now, the FA are set to appeal both of those charges because they think the bans are a bit too soft. Ali, before the break, you said 8 games is enough.
Yeah, it is. I think I said a couple of, whenever just after the incident, I thought 6, you know, but it's one of those, and I don't really have a problem with it. 6 to 8 is probably just about spot on for me. But isn't it amazing? There's people, it's so split. You look at the messages coming in, people saying it's really, really harsh, and then there's people saying excuse me, it's not enough, completely not enough. My own opinion is, I said it before, I thought about 6. I don't have a real problem with the extra 2. It's an interesting one. Here's one for you. See if the FA go for a longer ban, is it like the opposite in the respect that can the panel change their mind and give them less? Do you know what I mean? Because sometimes if you appeal, say if you appeal a booking or something like that, and you get 3 games, they can put it up to 5 or 6. Mm. Can it go the other way? I don't think it will, by the way. I don't think. But
no.
Do you know what I mean? No,
I don't think it can, because I think the standard is set here.
Yeah, I agree.
With what the independent commission do. Do you mean would anybody? Well, you can appeal down, of course. A club could come back and say, "No, we appeal that decision." But I don't know. An appeal on appeal on appeal. I don't know. I need a lawyer on the phone. Not really sure. For me, I think I said it on the day. Like, I completely agree. Do not touch the referee. Any official, I completely agree with that. I felt at the time that 8 was probably a bit too much, but in the grand scheme of things, and as big as that situation got, and I understand they want to make an example of him, I don't think any more than 8. I just think, I don't know. I just think, come on. I think be more strict with the rules on the day as well. So I just think the whole thing's got so out of hand with the way that players surround the referees, the way they speak to them as well, the fact that we don't mic them up, probably because, amongst other things, we're probably quite worried about the kind of language that you're going to hear as well, and it's a family game. But Ali, I just really think, and I'm not saying it's the referee's fault, but if the punishment on the day is always consistently stern, you cannot come near me, you cannot do this, I think you'll have less of these blow-ups. And then when you do have a blow-up, then there's more of an example made to it. Because all that happened on that day when Mitrović did this was people were saying, well, what about Bruno the week before? And what about this? What about that? So how about harsher punishments in football in general? They should be there. You've got to protect the referees. Don't let it get to this stage where it's blowing up in this kind of way. Do it a lot sooner. Yeah, that's my thoughts on it anyway.
Well, you know something? It's complete. As I said earlier, it's completely split. I'm with you, but I remember the conversation we had where I think you were off. I was hosting. Yeah, you're away on holiday again.
Classic.
And with Nigel Owens on, and I could have Nigel on all morning, man. It was great to listen to him, and we both kind of agreed clearly that the respect thing in both sports, rugby and football, is polar opposites. They're just absolutely polar opposites. And until we try and get some respect, you know, healthy respect for the officials, I mean, you don't necessarily have to think they're good officials or agree with everything they do, but there has to be a respect. And there was a wee period where they did have a 10-yard rule, you know. Yeah,
I liked it.
I don't mind that. I actually do not mind it, because think about it, you know, it would. Yeah, I'd have to shut people up.
They do it in rugby for dissent. Get back.
And just walk 10 yards.
The whole line has to go back.
And if they go to the referee, he say, right, I'll just move the penalty forward 10 yards. And I don't have a problem with it.
talkSPORT Breakfast with Laura Woods, Monday to Wednesday morning 6 till 10. On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.